From people driving right into the ocean to randomly doing a flip out of nowhere, dash cams and security cameras have seen some cars go completely out of control. Police chase ends in a creek. This dash cam footage released by Milwaukee police showcases a chaotic police chase, with the suspect's vehicle finally plunging into icy waters.
Abduction.
We got the abduction key out here. Gladham William. Lincoln William Boy 169 in pursuit. Eastbound on Hampton from Titonia.
Got that Nissan following. It's the Nissan that's going northbound 125.
Milwaukee's snowy streets turned into a stage for a wild police pursuit involving a stolen Kia Sportage.
7217.
We are now heading south on 21st from Hampton. South on 21st from Hampton. Unknown occupants due to tint. Speeds approximately 50 miles an hour.
The westbound on Purdue.
Officers chased the suspects through slippery conditions until the adventure ended dramatically in Lincoln Creek.
Coming up to Congress here. He's losing control. Creek, bail!
Okay, stop, bro!
Where you at from? You're in the creek.
Put your up now! Turn around! Turn around! Do not reach for stuff. Anything. Do not reach for anything. Keep your hands up. I'm gonna get you out.
7255, I see you're there. I'll finish 23, 7130. You have to come on last.
I'm good.
7270. Crash in the creek here, 4th Fire in Congress. All officers are open.
Taking a car for a swim. In Daytona Beach, chaos erupted when a car barreled through a toll booth, zoomed across the sandy beach, and screeched to a halt at the water's edge. 5 people were injured, including a young boy who was struck while enjoying the surf. Beach safety officials suspect the driver suffered a medical episode, possibly a seizure, though investigations are ongoing.
Hey, Siri, you need help here?
Yo, you in trouble.
Yep, where are you at, Siri?
Right here, stay with me. I need one person with me. I need the backboard.
Paramedics rushed to aid a 5-year-old boy, later identified as David Alamos, while his father anxiously stood by. David, visiting from Tennessee, was treated for chest and arm injuries, but thankfully escaped with just a few stitches and no broken bones. Meanwhile, first responders moved quickly to clear the beach and assist others who might have been hurt.
Hey, I need a sunken chest wound. Do you know how to make one of those?
You can figure it out. Small or big? I got this big one. Here, right here, small one.
No.
You got tape in here?
I need like gasoline and gloves or something like that.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, use a glove. Give me a glove.
Got gloves.
Get petroleum jelly out of the. Okay, good deal. We're right here with the hand. You got a tourniquet on you too.
Okay,
we'll get all that first.
Need one? Yeah, I got a tourniquet.
Yeah.
The driver's fiancé, riding as a passenger, attempted to take control of the car during the incident, but couldn't avoid the crowds. The vehicle carried 4 occupants, including 2 children, all of whom are expected to recover fully.
Jesse's right here.
Want us to go sit on this off? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's go. Whoever's standing on.
I got you. What are we doing? Whole thing?
Everybody, let's get out of here. Guys, can you back up?
Hey, back up! Everybody go that way!
car loses control and flips over. Dash cam footage captured a heart-stopping accident in Wales, where a car spiraled out of control on a blustery rural road. Audi losing control at 140 miles per hour. A GoPro caught an Audi A4 all-road Quattro slipping into a dangerous hydroplaning situation while cruising at 140 miles per hour. The slick conditions, combined with wind turbulence from a nearby truck, nearly led to disaster. Despite the scare, this wasn't reckless driving, just an ordinary highway trip gone wrong due to unfamiliar roads and unexpected hazards. Drifting and losing control. A Mustang driver tried to show off some drifting skills, but things didn't go as planned. Even with no crowds around, the car spun out of control, reinforcing the Mustang's reputation for unpredictability. As many have joked, no matter how skilled the driver, Mustangs seem destined to find their way into trouble. Or a tree. Patrol vehicle slips on ice. Icy roads don't play favorites, not even with law enforcement vehicles. Dash cam footage captured a patrol car sliding on a frozen patch, proving that even the pros aren't immune to Mother Nature's tricks. High-speed chase turns into a mess. On March 10th, 2023, a traffic stop in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, turned into a high-speed pursuit when a driver, Courtney Dixon, fled the scene. The chase began after officers suspected Dixon of being involved in a disorderly conduct incident while heavily intoxicated. Deputies deployed spike strips to slow him down, and while the car briefly stopped, Dixon took off again. Eventually, officers used a boxing maneuver to force the vehicle to halt, but he locked himself inside, defying commands while openly drinking whiskey.
Hands! Show me your hands! Can you get around to the front? Can you get around to the side? You good?
Tried to keep the dog right here by tapping on the window.
Right. Yep. Go for it.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Crawl across the car for me. Crawl across to me. Dude, I'm not ready.
You're gonna get tased if you don't get out of the car.
Stop for a second. Hey, keep your hands up. He's coming out this way.
Yep, ready? Yep. Face running back. Face running first.
Fire's clear. Just keep the dog in there if you can. Obviously, we don't want to go there.
Traffic in both directions came to a standstill, leading to a massive backup and even a 4-car collision as onlookers got distracted. Thankfully, injuries from the pileup were minor. Dixon faced multiple charges, including felony fleeing and resisting arrest, with his bond set at $15,000. Out of control, car pins, a man underneath. A routine car repair turned into a nightmare for Devin Haycock in Mesa, Arizona, when a jack collapsed, pinning him under his wife's vehicle. Fortunately, police officers Nolan Martineau and Josh Gardner arrived in the nick of time. Using teamwork and quick thinking, they managed to lift the car and free Devin. Despite the harrowing ordeal, he escaped without serious injuries, much to everyone's relief.
Pull him out!
Pull him out.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Okay. Where's the ambulance at?
So Baker 34, we got him out.
Okay.
We still need fire though.
Relax, Zach. Yeah, just relax. Just relax. Hang tight for a second.
He's conscious, alert, breathing, sitting up on his own.
Yeah.
So nothing, doesn't look too bad right now.
Crashing right into a diner. On a snowy January morning in 2023, things got wild when 39-year-old Jimmy Shoemaker Gonzalez went on a carjacking spree that seemed ripped from an action movie. It all started in Hartford, where he swiped a 2004 Dodge Durango after swinging a knife at the owner, leaving a cut on his forehead. Shoemaker Gonzalez's joyride didn't last long. He lost control after smashing into a snowplow in Farmington. The Durango crashed into a fence and rock wall at a condo complex, where he ditched it and tried unsuccessfully to snag 2 other vehicles before carjacking a Toyota RAV4. During the Toyota theft, he reportedly injured the owner with a knife again. Farmington police immediately alerted Bristol authorities, warning that a high-speed chase was heading their way. Officers found the stolen Toyota at an apartment complex, and Sergeant Joshua Pratt tried to stop it, but Shoemaker Gonzalez hit the gas and got stuck on some snow near a guardrail. He ditched the car and made a run for it, but things got really bizarre when he doubled back and hopped into Sergeant Pratt's running cruiser. Other officers rushed to the scene and ordered him to stop, but Shoemaker Gonzalez wasn't listening. He reversed the cruiser and drove toward them, prompting Officer Seth Petzing to fire several shots at the car.
I got lethal. Oh shit! Whoa, he's got a cop car. Oh, I'm gonna get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get on the cop car. Get on the cop car. Freeze! Freeze! Shots fired! Shots fired!
The bullets hit Shoemaker Gonzalez in his finger and legs, but that didn't stop him. He drove off, narrowly avoiding a school bus, grazing a building, and crashing into Palma's Diner 2.5 miles later. When it was all over, a hospital visit revealed Shoemaker Gonzalez had a blood alcohol level of .202 and a cocktail of drugs in his system, including PCP and oxycodone. He later claimed he couldn't remember much of the day, didn't understand why he ended up in Bristol, and planned to sue the police, questioning the officer's decision to shoot.
Bristol, still car 257, headed northbound on your own highway speed. This is 17 units to the drive. Down there. 52. Approaching Route 6.
A police car loses control. On July 7th, 2022, a Spring Lake police officer responding to an emergency backup call lost control of their vehicle, leading to a nerve-wracking crash. Minnesota's Department of Transportation cameras and dash cam footage captured every heart-pounding second. analysts estimated the squad car hit speeds of 106 to 108 miles per hour at its peak, though it slowed significantly before impact. As the cruiser approached a turn, the officer struggled to maneuver around traffic, braking hard to navigate the curve. Despite their efforts, the car couldn't hold steady and collided while traveling at an estimated 35 miles per hour. Thankfully, no one was injured in the accident, but it was a terrifying moment for everyone involved.
There's another one coming. Do we need to get out and make sure they're all okay?
Just pull in here. Pull in here if there's another one coming.
I don't see another one, but I don't see the officer moving. Call the cops, Mom. I don't see him moving.
My car like locked up, man. Alright, are you you're not injured at all, man? You're not injured at all? Sorry.
Going into a crash 100 miles per hour. What started as a chaotic chase turned into a tragic ending in South Bloomfield, Ohio, when a police pursuit involving 30-year-old Felix Sherrard took a life-threatening turn. The incident, which unfolded on a Monday morning, kicked off with a 911 call reporting that Sherrard had broken into a home in Ross County and threatened 2 people with a gun. This sparked a high-speed chase involving police, deputies, and state troopers that ended miles away in Madison County. Earlier in the chase, dashcam footage captured the dramatic scene as a South Bloomfield police cruiser tried to catch up with Sherrod's vehicle. At one point, the officer was speeding at over 120 miles per hour. The chase came to a dramatic conclusion in downtown Mount Sterling when the officer's cruiser collided with a tractor trailer at an intersection. The dash cam video cut out at the moment of impact. Sherrod was still driving the silver Sienna minivan when officers finally disabled the vehicle using spike strips. After the minivan came to a halt, Sherrod reportedly stepped out, holding a handgun, and ended his own life. This was not caught on video. Sherrod had a troubling history, including charges for multiple robberies in Grove City. Authorities said he had pointed a gun at 2 men during an incident in August 2023, demanding their belongings. Further investigation tied Sherrod to another robbery, after evidence from a search warrant revealed footage of him with a weapon that matched victims' descriptions. Witnesses later identified him in a lineup. By April 2024, Sherrod was facing charges of aggravated robbery, and possessing weapons despite restrictions, with an active warrant for his arrest at the time of the chase. Train whisks away a crashed car. In Texas, an early morning accident turned into a harrowing scene when a train unexpectedly started moving, dragging a crashed SUV with 2 injured passengers trapped inside. The Lamarck Police Department reported that the driver of the SUV had ignored warning signals, bypassed the crossing barricades, and collided with a stationary train. Body cam footage captured the intense moments as an officer arrived at the scene and immediately called for medical helicopters to assist the injured man and woman inside the vehicle. The officer tried to comfort the driver, assuring him that help was on the way.
Open it up inside the door. There's a red, looks like a keychain, it's a glass breaker. Get that over here. Got at least 1 inside, trapped.
That's clear. They do request a helicopter for standby.
10-4, make that 2.
clear.
Buddy, hit unlock. I know, can you hit unlock? I know, can you get to the unlock button?
But just as everyone seemed to be stabilizing the situation, the train suddenly began to move, pulling the SUV along the tracks. The officer's reaction was immediate and panicked. He sprinted after the train, yelling for it to stop. He even flagged down a nearby ambulance crew, urging them to notify the conductor. Running alongside the dragging vehicle, the officer shouted reassurances to the trapped passengers, promising that help was coming. Thanks to quick thinking and coordination, a fire truck was able to alert the train operator, who stopped the locomotive. The victims were flown to a hospital, where the driver remained in serious condition, while the passengers' injuries were not life-threatening. Authorities noted there were no signs that the SUV had braked before the crash.
Hey, they're alerting cars, just get somebody to, all right, whoever that is, medics or units, somebody go to the front of the train, tell them to stop moving, they're dragging this car.
I'm cutting over to the east side.
Shine a spotlight in their eye, do something to get up at the front.
There's one show us on scene, one person in the vehicle, the train's still moving.
2 people.
I'm a 13 to contact Union Pacific.
Hold tight. Hold tight, man. We're getting them to stop. We're getting them to stop.
Boy, I gotta stop.
All right, just make sure somebody physically talks to somebody and make sure they know not to keep moving again.
I'm talking to conductor now.
Car crash. Featuring Venus Williams. Tennis superstar Venus Williams found herself at the center of a tragic accident in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, after a car crash on June 9th. Police body camera footage later released revealed officers telling Williams she was technically at fault, though she wouldn't be cited. They noted that she got stuck in a difficult spot in the middle of an intersection, a situation that played a key role in the collision.
Where did it happen? This intersection? She's making a left?
Huh?
Oh, I see. She's making a left?
No, I think one vehicle was coming across and the other vehicle was going west. And there's a point of impact right there in the lane there.
The crash had devastating consequences. Jerome Barson, a 78-year-old passenger in the other car, suffered severe injuries and passed away 2 weeks later. His wife, Linda Barson, who was driving their Hyundai Accent, explained to officers that Williams had blocked their path when the light changed, leaving no time to avoid the crash. Linda, visibly shaken and bleeding alongside her husband amid deployed airbags, informed officers that Jerome's medical condition made the situation even more critical.
Okay, we got fire rescue coming.
My husband's on blood thinners and he's bleeding. My husband's on blood
All right.
thinners and he's bleeding.
Okay, man, we got somebody coming. Just hold pressure on that arm for me.
My arm is broken.
No, on your wound there, sir. Just hold some pressure on that. What's wrong with you, ma'am?
Just my arm is broken.
Okay, try not to move it. All right, we got somebody on the way.
As the investigation unfolded, officers expressed sympathy for Williams, acknowledging the complexity of the accident.
You were just driving that, right? Okay, I'm trying to keep track of everybody. So you witnessed what happened? Yeah. All right. This is a traffic crash investigator. He's just going to get your information real quick and talk to you about what happened, all right?
Okay.
And you're sure you're fine? Okay. Anybody else in the car with you?
My dog is in
Dog all right?
I have the engine running in the air.
What's that?
I have the engine running in the air conditioner.
Okay, but he didn't go flying or anything, did he? Does your car move at all?
I kept it where it was.
Okay. Do you think it's drivable?
What?
Do you think you can drive it at all?
I can, yes.
All right, I'll cancel the tow for you then. We probably might be able to move this one up to that median brake if you can do that for me.
Like in the middle?
You see where the median brake is just before the guardhouse?
Yeah.
You just pull right in there. There you go. Fell out of your car. She says she's fine, she's not injured.
They noted she had the right of way initially, but lost it when traffic forced her to stop unexpectedly in the intersection. They decided not to issue a citation, attributing the crash to an unfortunate set of circumstances. The incident became public weeks later when TMZ broke the story on June 29th. By that time, Linda Barson had filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Williams, seeking damages for her husband's passing. The accident's emotional toll was evident when Williams addressed it publicly, describing her heartbreak and devastation. She later competed at Wimbledon, where her grief was palpable. At a press conference on July 3rd, she struggled to talk about the accident and broke down in tears, saying she was at a loss for words. In a surprising turn, investigators later reversed their initial conclusion after reviewing security camera footage. The video showed that another vehicle had forced Williams to stop in the intersection, complicating the blame for the crash. High-speed pursuit ends horribly. A high-speed pursuit through Los Angeles ended with a terrifying crash that left 3 people hospitalized and a neighborhood without power. The chaotic scene unfolded in Echo Park on a Thursday afternoon when police chased a car carrying 5 people suspected of being armed and dangerous. The pursuit started in Glendale after officers attempted to stop the vehicle for a traffic violation. Instead of pulling over, the driver took off, speeding recklessly through city streets. Police helicopters followed the car as it weaved dangerously through traffic.
He weaved around that car, choosing a different direction there. And I can tell you, Courtney, this is one of the craziest pursuits I've seen in some time. This car going about 70 miles an hour through these surface streets, almost losing control there at that intersection where all that traffic was. This is an extremely dangerous pursuit.
By the time the chase reached Echo Park, the driver lost control near Glendale Boulevard and Berkeley Avenue, slamming into a power pole, spinning out, and flipping the vehicle near a gas station. Despite the dramatic crash, all 5 passengers were able to exit the car. Officers quickly detained them. The driver and 1 adult passenger, both with minor injuries, were arrested and transported to a hospital. The driver faced charges for felony evasion, while the passenger was arrested for violating probation. 3 juvenile passengers had mixed outcomes. 2 were released to their parents, while the 3rd fled the scene and wasn't pursued by authorities. The crash knocked down the power pole, leaving the neighborhood in the dark as utility crews worked to restore electricity. Wild crash after a pit maneuver. On June 27, 2023, the Arkansas State Police found themselves dealing with a scene straight out of an action movie. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, they got a frantic 911 call about a silver Lincoln MKZ hybrid blazing down the shoulder of Interstate 530. This car wasn't just speeding, it was weaving and dodging along the shoulder like a stunt driver in a chase sequence. Whitehall Police Chief Greg Shapiro was on standby near mile marker 35, and once he got word of the situation, he jumped into action. Simultaneously, Sergeant Jeff Preston, just leaving the station, spotted the car roaring past the exit 36 overpass. Without wasting a moment, he merged onto the highway to catch up. The driver of the Lincoln, later identified as Casey Register, showed no signs of slowing down. Near mile marker 43, Preston executed a perfectly timed tactical vehicle intervention, forcing Register's car to spin out of control. The high-speed chase ended dramatically. Register's vehicle slammed into a guardrail, rebounded into Preston's cruiser, and came to a final stop in the middle of the road.
Hands! Let me see your fucking hands! Get out the car! Hands! 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 Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Got me covered?
Yeah, cuffs.
Hold on.
What's wrong with you, man? Could have killed somebody yourself.
Despite the chaos, officers quickly secured the scene, arresting Register without further incident. During a routine search of the car, officers discovered a small bottle of what appeared to be THC oil and a vape pen, raising questions about whether substances played a role in his reckless behavior. Register suffered only minor scrapes and bruises, but was treated at a nearby hospital before being booked at the local detention center. The charges against him included reckless driving and possession of illegal substances.
Right here at the top of entrance ramp 43 southbound.
A truck out of control. On a quiet April afternoon in 2024, chaos erupted on Interstate 41 near Hulk, Wisconsin, when a semi-truck driver lost control of his vehicle in a truly bizarre series of events. An off-duty cop, who just happened to be on the same stretch of road, noticed the truck swerving dangerously across lanes. The 26-year-old driver from Milwaukee seemed completely unaware of the havoc he was creating. For several miles, the semi drifted between the center line and the shoulder, narrowly avoiding other vehicles. At one point, the off-duty officer had to swerve to dodge the massive truck, which nearly sideswiped his car. The situation reached its tipping point when the truck veered too far onto the shoulder, and the driver's sudden overcorrection sent the entire rig rolling over in a spectacular crash.
Are you injured? You're injured?
I'm okay.
You're okay? You don't have any pain?
No.
No? What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing happened?
No.
Did you witness it? All right. All right, why don't we have a seat right up here? Have a seat on the grass for me. Right here, buddy. Have a seat for me. Where are you coming from? Driver's okay. Possible 55. It's going to be a heavy record. Are you fully loaded? What do you have in your trailer?
It's loaded.
What's that?
It's loaded.
It's loaded with what? What's it loaded with? How heavy are you? I'm asking.
Loaded.
What is in your trailer?
It's loaded.
Yeah, I understand that, but what's it loaded with? What do you have in there? You don't have anything in there? So you're empty?
The driver, initially claiming his trailer was empty, was caught in a lie when deputies found it packed with canned goods.
You dropped something off in Green Bay and you're coming back empty?
Yeah.
Okay. 471 the trailer should be empty. It's going to be a full-size enclosed box on its side. Nothing on the road, I can't tell underneath it in the ditch side, but if there's any fluid spilled, I'm sure there's something spilled, but
Yeah, there's something, but
do you have your insurance?
yeah,
It's in the truck?
Yeah.
We might have to wait for that. Where's your shoes at, buddy?
it's in my truck.
You're in your truck? Did you drive with them off normally?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking for there? Putting your credit card away? What's the last four of your number? You don't know your number? No? Okay. So how much have you had to drink today?
A lot.
A lot? Yeah? Like what's a lot?
I could tell you.
You could tell me?
I could tell you.
Yeah, I'm asking you how much?
A lot.
Like, were you drinking beer, wine, whiskey, vodka? You were drinking whiskey? Where were you drinking? You want to sit down for me?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a seat right here? I don't want you to tip over. Hey, have a seat for me right here. I don't want you to tip over, okay?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, sit down.
So let's go. Let's go in my truck.
Well, what about your truck?
Let's go in my truck.
When's the last time you had something to drink?
In Windy.
How long ago was that?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours ago? How long you been driving today?
2 hours.
You've only been driving for 2 hours? Where did you start your trip? Down in Milwaukee? You started in Milwaukee, you went to Green Bay, and now you're going back to Milwaukee? Yeah. You must have been driving for more than 2 hours. Yeah. All right. Can you look and see if there's shoes easily? There's nobody else in there? just want to put shoes on him. Yeah, right there.
There, you got it?
I see boots and sandals.
What do you want, boots?
Something for his feet. I see 2 sandals. Just grab those. That'll be easy. Yeah, right there, and then right by your hand here.
A breathalyzer test revealed a jaw-dropping blood alcohol level of 0.297, nearly 4 times the legal limit for regular drivers, and an even bigger violation for someone operating a commercial vehicle. The man was promptly arrested and cited for multiple offenses, including driving while intoxicated and failing to maintain control of his vehicle. The fines added up to over $2,000, and although some charges were later dropped, the man's reckless behavior left a lasting impact.
I want you to take a breath test, okay?
Yeah.
Have you ever taken one of these before? Yeah? So what I want you to do is like, have you ever blown up a balloon before?
No.
No?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Okay, see it's at 0? Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to take a real deep breath in. You're gonna put your lips around the straw, real nice and tight, and you're gonna blow until I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna hang on to it though, okay? Okay, take a real deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. You're sucking in, there you go, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, stop.
What do you get?
What's that?
What do you get?
What do what?
What do you get?
What did it say? 297.
So,
that's not good.
am I drunk?
You are drunk. I'm going to place you under arrest for operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, okay? We're going to go to this car here now. There you go. Did they advise any priors?
Stalker unknowingly tailgates a police car. In what can only be described as ironic justice, an Alaska man ended up getting arrested after tailgating an unmarked police car. What seemed like a routine traffic stop quickly turned into something far more sinister when officers discovered the man had been violating a restraining order tied to a domestic abuse case.
Okay.
This is who he is.
Yeah, we have non-arrest charges on him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, domestic, some sort. Oh yeah. Sounds good. Just following too closely and then...
Following too close and then passing in no passing lane?
Okay. Alright, I'll go talk to him.
The man denied any wrongdoing, claiming he wasn't stalking the woman involved in the case.
Do you have a proof of insurance for the vehicle at all? No. Does your window roll down any farther? Can you roll down? Are there any weapons in the vehicle at all? No? Okay. Anything to drink at all tonight? No? Why are you driving so erratic?
I was in a hurry and I thought he cut me off, and the guy in front of me was just slow. I was just frustrated, and then that's it.
Okay. All right.
No, I don't.
Who is your insurance through at all?
I don't have any.
No? Can you roll down that window for me?
Good, how you doing? Yeah, no, I don't have any. So.
Yeah, no. Just hang tight here, Lavina.
According to him, he often drove near her house purely by coincidence on his way to a nearby park, where he supposedly liked to sit and read in his car. However, his excuse didn't hold much water with law enforcement. He was charged with stalking, violating the restraining order, and drug-related offenses after methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia were found in his possession. To make matters worse, all the charges were repeat offenses, adding to his already lengthy rap sheet.
Do you have a domestic injunction against...
Oh, sorry.
How about you just put your hands on top of your head?
Yeah,
and I'll pat you down. How about that? Let's just do that.
Yeah. Yeah, domestic injunction? Yeah, I do. My ex.
Okay.
Sarah. Yeah, I don't come here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, did you have contact with her recently at all?
Absolutely not.
No? Like,
No.
I think it was like 5 days ago?
Nope.
No, anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Why would she call in saying you did have contact with her?
I did not talk to her. Haven't seen her. Nothing at all.
Okay. I don't, like I said, I'm not 100% sure on what the contact was, but
I don't.
We just have in our system flagged that she reported that you did have contact with her, so I'm gonna have to read the report and we can talk about it.
Yeah, no, I don't talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When's the last time you had contact with her?
Since before all this crap happened.
What all?
So, probate over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What have you been up to today?
I worked a little bit this morning, and then kind of been running around helping the guy get going. And I'm hopefully getting into an apartment here soon.
Where's that at?
Oh, I haven't figured it out yet. Daniela was helping me with this.
Don't do this if you hit someone with your car. On November 1st, 2022, a hit and run in Lodi, Wisconsin, sparked outrage after a driver hit a bicyclist and fled the scene without stopping to help.
And the first thing she said was, I thought I hit a person, so.
I'm being temporary, we need assistance on scene.
Witnesses quickly called in a description of the vehicle, and it didn't take long for deputies to track down the suspect's car. The telltale sign, a missing side view mirror that perfectly matched the scene of the accident.
So tell me what happened, please.
So I was leaving my house to pick my kids up from school, and I did hit something, I did, but I was going to be late to pick them up. I thought I hit a sign. I didn't know I hit a person.
Where was this at?
Right by my house. I thought I hit a sign, and I'm like, well, fuck, I just fucked my car up.
Okay. Were you, when this happened, were you on the road, or?
Yes, I was on the road.
Yes.
Yes.
How would you hit a sign if you were on the road?
Well, you know, you veer off a little bit. So I just came from Rockford, Illinois, because I picked my father-in-law up last night. Okay. So they could see him trick-or-treating.
Okay.
And I dropped him off. And I even got a speeding ticket because I was going fast. I was going fast because I didn't want to be late to pick them up.
When confronted, the driver tried to downplay the incident, insisting she thought she had hit a sign and didn't see the need to stop.
Then I woke up. I had a meeting with his teachers, his IEP teachers, at 8:15. So when I left there, it was like 10 o'clock. Then I had to go to Wanakee because my husband took his father to work with them. He couldn't take him home, so I took him home.
However, the strong smell of alcohol gave deputies all the evidence they needed to make an arrest. She was taken into custody and later charged with leaving the scene of an accident and driving under the influence.
Okay.
I'm not doing that until I talk to my husband.
Okay. Why do you want to talk to your husband?
Well, he's like not so keen on police.
Okay. Why is that? Okay. So
I've done everything you asked me to do.
Are you willing to take a PPT? Or
yes, if he tells me I can.
Okay. Well, you're an adult.
I am an adult.
Your own free decisions.
Yep, you're
so
right.
I'd like you to just let me know yes or no now if you're willing to do that.
If you let me talk to him, I'll let you know.
Well, I'm not gonna delay things.
See, this is why. Why can't you let me talk to him and ask him?
Because you're an adult.
I am an adult.
Okay. I'll take that as
That's
an
all
order.
I'm asking is let me talk to my husband.
I need you to face my truck, please. Place your hands behind your back. I do believe you are impaired right now, so you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated, causing injury,
Okay.
and operating while intoxicated with your children in the car.
Right. I passed all your stuff.
And to hit me, well.
This is why he don't like police.
Because we're doing our job. Well, the bottom line is
you're not.
you hit somebody, they're seriously injured, and you didn't stop.
I didn't know I hit somebody.
Well, it's a beautiful, clear day. Here's, step back from my truck, please. Okay. Big step, so step on the...
Yeah, you're downhill.
I know. Step on the, the step there. The other way. I'll help you. Yep. Turn so you're...
Go the other way.
I can get in the car.
Get in, please, then. I'm gonna seatbelt Jim, so pardon my reach for a second.
Speeding car takes officer with it. Officer caught on body camera shows Cusack approaching a parked car to check on its occupants. Inside were Thomas Cabrera and a female passenger, both appearing unresponsive.
Hey, 25.
As Cusack tried to make contact, Cabrera jolted awake, looking disoriented. Instead of cooperating, he slammed the car into gear and hit the gas. Cusack, caught off guard, clung to the driver's side door as the vehicle accelerated to a terrifying 60 miles per hour. Cabrera didn't hold back. He tried to shake Cusack off by swerving toward trees, and yet he led officers on a high-speed chase, hitting 100 miles per hour while reportedly using heroin behind the wheel. The chase stretched onto I-75 and later I-595 before morning traffic finally brought the chaos to a halt. Cabrera was arrested on the spot, facing charges that included attempting to take the life of a law enforcement officer. As for the female passenger, surprisingly, no charges were filed against her.
You are a hero. Awesome job. Awesome job.
So basically,
Great. Awesome.
So basically, I got a call of 2 people sleeping in their car. I got there. When I got there, I saw heroin and syringes everywhere.
Okay.
Let's leave that here. That's his evidence.
Yeah. We got the camera.
Good job.
Security found his camera.
You found it?
Yeah, it's still rolling.
Where still running?
Still running.
Okay. Where was it at?
Where? Cambridge, if I'm not mistaken. Cambridge S.
Cambridge S?
Cambridge S, yeah.
Okay, later I want you to show me exactly where you found it, okay?
But that was insane.
Stick around too so I can get your ID. Your ID?
Yes.
Okay, and your name?
I need you to go back there.
Crashing into a lake on purpose. November 23, 2021, in Cumberland saw one of the most bizarre police chases ever. It all started when officers responded to reports of an intoxicated man offering strangers shots of alcohol. The man, whose license was already suspended, decided to escalate things when officers arrived.
Your license plates don't match your car.
Yeah, they're for my drag. I'm getting them switched tomorrow.
You're getting them switched tomorrow?
I'm getting them switched on this car.
I said your license plates don't match your car.
Yeah, they're for my Jaguar.
Yeah, why are they on this car?
Because I can get around.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license? You haven't had any of those twisted teas? 672 Baron. I'm out with Ruben from that welfare check. Your friend called worried about you too.
I have 3 different licenses because I have my permit, and then I got my driver's license, and then this might be the right one. What was that one thing? I didn't read that one before.
These are the same. I know it sucks, but you gotta follow the rules like everybody else.
I'm not going. Because I know if you're driving, since you guys say I don't have a license, so that's already, I'm driving with my license. I didn't get my stuff suspended. So if you guys are telling me right now, if I'm driving without a license, without no registration, without the right plates, without any insurance, I'm going back. I am not going back.
You think that you're...
Oh no, I know for a fact. There's no way you go without anywhere. There's no way.
So what are you going to do instead?
Huh? I will run if I have to.
You're going to run?
If I have to, for sure. Because I'm already in college, I'm getting a job on Monday.
Okay, but think about this. Let's think about this. If you run, you're not going. You're not going to college anymore.
I'm intoxicated, of course. You already know.
Okay.
You said, why is this tea? There's no way I'm
okay.
not going to prison. There's no way I'm not going to prison for years.
You're not going to prison.
No, I will.
Behind him, he is threatening to flee.
He warned the officer not to touch her radio, but the moment she did, he hit the gas. What followed was a half-mile of reckless driving. The man sped through streets at 70 miles per hour, barely dodging trees and an electricity pole.
He told me he was gonna... He told me if he fled, he was gonna try to kill himself.
Can you hear me?
Then, in a shocking move, he intentionally veered into the opposite lane, hit a curb, and launched his vehicle straight into a lake. The splashdown was dramatic, but at least it brought an end to his wild run.
You say anything on that radio and I'm leaving. So then I went to tell you to go behind him because he told me he was going to leave.
This kid had a gun, and it took an entire hour of negotiation to get him back on land and in custody.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Ruben, put your hands up! Put your hands up! No, we're gonna get you. We're gonna put you in the ambulance.
We gotta get you warmed up. See, he's got a fucking shot. Why has he got a shot?
No.
It's not. It's not. Come put it away. Come put it away. Come put it away. Come put it away. Come put it away.
Another chase ends in a lake. If there's a club for cars landing in lakes, a teen in Forsyth County, Georgia, might just be the president. On October 2nd, 2024, an 18-year-old driver turned the highway into his personal racetrack, speeding at 90 miles per hour on GA 400. Deputies attempted to stop him, but instead of pulling over, he floored it.
Clear northbound Peachtree, all units 10-3, records 12.
All right, whoever's getting on the ramp, call it.
The chase escalated to heart-pounding speeds of 110 to 130 miles per hour. Dashcam footage captured the teen weaving through lanes, running red lights, and even driving on the wrong side of the road. The pursuit took a turn when he exited onto Bald Ridge Marina and rammed through a barrier gate. At this point, the situation became even stranger. The car, with someone still inside, rolled forward, hit another vehicle, and then plunged into a lake. Deputies apprehended one occupant immediately, while others tried hiding under a deck at the marina. Spoiler alert, the K9 unit found them in no time. As for the car, it didn't even belong to the driver. It was borrowed from a friend. Charges for the 18-year-old included DUI, drugs, reckless driving, and fleeing law enforcement. His 19-year-old passenger wasn't off the hook either, facing obstruction charges. Reckless drives crushes a cop. On June 29, 2023, Monona, Wisconsin, officers had a close call with a dangerous driver. It all started when they noticed a car without a license plate. The driver, who already had 2 active arrest warrants and a history of violence, wasn't about to go quietly.
Approaching John Nolan, speeds are 100. And passing John Nolan. No plates. We're going to be approaching Grimrock. Speeds are 100, lane number 3. I'll take mutual aid from Fitchburg or Madison. We're passing Grimrock now. 100 miles an hour, lane number 3.
Instead of stopping, he took off, pushing his car past 100 miles per hour. Spike strips were deployed, forcing him to abandon the vehicle, but not before causing a scary moment.
And Drake was with
Outbound fish hatch.
Passing so many city squads.
I know. They got everyone else?
Did he hit spikes?
Negative.
Negative, no spikes.
no spike.
You can call it again.
Oh, bumper.
So I can confirm it. Him and I both have.
Bail.
Mailback, white shirt, khaki bat.
As an officer stepped out of his squad car, the suspect's rolling vehicle struck him, pinning him briefly. The officer survived, but come on, you still don't pin people while they're on duty.
Watch out, Eugene! Jocko here! 32 in his hand, 32! Salad him, Jocko! Salad him! Drop the f***ing gun! Drop the gun! He's got a gun, he's got a gun!
I'm sorry!
What a gunpoint!
I'm sorry!
Roll on your stomach!
Okay.
My dog's on the bite, he's got a 32.
Okay, please!
Roll on your stomach! All over!
I am, please get him!
Arms out! Put your arms out to your side! On your stomach, arms to your side! Hands behind your back, now! Hands behind your back!
Do not move.
I'm sorry, it's right behind you, where my ride along is. My squad got destroyed.
I hit you, I'm sorry.
No, the suspect hit me, you're good. The suspect hit me. I'm good.
You guys both good?
We're good.
I'm beaten.
Yeah, you got bit.
Lay on the ground.
Good.
Hey, man. Okay, I'm sorry, man. Damn.
Drunk driver crashes into a police car. In Middleton, Wisconsin, February 15th, 2022, proved to be a harrowing day for an officer and his dispatcher passenger. While responding to a call, they encountered a car barreling down the wrong side of the road. With traffic boxed in around them, there was nowhere to escape. The inevitable collision was head-on and brutal. When officers questioned the driver, it was immediately clear he wasn't sober.
Stay seated. Okay.
Want me to talk to witnesses?
Watch your big sheets. Let's make sure.
Okay, I'll put Dave.
Hey, stay.
Hey, yo.
Hey, stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Just sit back in your seat.
Bro.
5503.
Stop it.
Set up at 6th Street.
Bro, stop.
Have a seat. Hey, have a seat.
Here for better visibility.
Have a seat.
Copy.
Bro,
sit down.
Stop it.
Sit down.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, yo. You know what? I checked in with your officer.
Hey, sit down.
I'm not even doing anything. Hey, bro.
Area,
Can you tell him to stop, please?
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
And then we'll talk.
I was walking on Century.
Bro.
We want to ask county.
I was already there.
You're already where?
With you, bro.
Affirm. And did we ever get anybody to check on the other car versus tree?
I was already with you, and you were already with the
Before I checked the area.
Bro.
I didn't see anything obvious near
This is
Brindisi.
stupid, dude.
Didn't look super close though.
Where is an ambulance?
Teen on drugs crashes into the police. February 6th, 2022, in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. A 17-year-old gave officers a run for their money, literally. The teen nearly crashed into a marked squad car, setting off a chase that stretched for several nerve-wracking miles. Despite multiple attempts to pull him over, the teen kept fleeing, his driving growing more erratic by the minute.
Male driver, female passenger.
Boy by me is a head of 10 here. Hit the side of his window of his car.
He's still blacked out. Southbound on Forest. Looks like he's about to crash here. He's spinning out pretty bad as he's getting towards the park. At the intersection of Water and Center Point.
Finally, officers executed a tactical vehicle intervention, causing the car to spin out. The teen surrendered, but not before giving everyone involved an adrenaline rush they wouldn't forget.
Show us your hands! Show us your fucking hands! Show us your fucking hands! Show us your hands! Turn the car off! Show us your fucking hands! Turn the fucking car off! Get out of the car! Stop reaching! Stop reaching! Turn your fucking hands!
Your car is on my door.
Get out of the car! Come towards me!
Your car is on my door.
No! Stay right there! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Come towards me!
Grab my jacket.
Is there anybody in the back seat? Get out of the car now! Come over here! Get out of the ground, face first! Get out of the ground! Hands out, no! Is there anybody in the back seat?
No.
Don't flag us.
I promise.
We'll talk later, just shut your mouth. The back seat, back there, Mike?
Okay.
Where's the female? Female's on the ground over there.
It's not a female.
I'm gonna move up. Perfume? Yep. Hey bro, I wasn't. Why are you moving, man? I was trying to get handcuffs. You just got into pursuit. I wasn't trying to do. I wasn't driving, man. I was just trying to get him to stop the car, dude. We're just dragging his ass right over the fucking seat. Hands on top of your head. Start leaning over towards me. Turn off the engine. Is it off right now? Put that thing in park. Pull him out of the way a little bit. You're coming over this right there. All right. Right to the ground. You understand me? Yeah. Get all the way up. We're not waiting for you. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. You have any weapons on you? No, sir.
Throw him over in this.
Not that I know of. Go over.
Put your knees up.
Put your knees up.
Get up.
Let come. May I put my shoe back on?
What was your favorite footage? Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Goodbye.